Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and today we're doing another pick a card reading, and it's for Halloween messages. So, we have 3 options. Before I get started though, make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe, comment below, tell me if this did resonate with you. And also know that these are general reads, so if they resonate with you, woo, super stoked. If they don't resonate with you, well, I'm very sorry. But you can watch 1, 2, or all 3 of the readings and see if any of them resonate with you. You never know. And also, if a love reading comes into play, just know that my default is reading to a female about a male, so pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she, she's can be he's, he, she, whatever is going on in your life. Let's get started. We have our group number 1, which is our scary little gravestone. Group number 2, which is our creepy little spider. It's not very little though. And then number 3 is our creepy little ghost. 1, 2, 3. Pick a card, any card. We're going to start with number 1. All right, group number 1. I'm just going to list out all of the cards and then we're going to get into the reading. So your first card is the Magician. Second card is the Knight of Bats, also known as the Knight of Swords. And then you have Page of Bats. Clarifying these are 8 of Swords, the Tower, and 7 of Pentacles. And then I got the Halloween Oracle, and you guys got one, which is the Zombie Control. Okay, so interesting energies. We have the Magician. The Magician is about manipulation. And this can be bad manipulation, but this can also be like manipulating the life that you're wanting, like with magic. So this is a really cool energy where it's like you or someone is a creator of their own life. I'm feeling like this is towards you where you're trying to create something in your life and be on top of everything. But you're feeling trapped. There's something that is in the in your life right now that is not letting you get to this magician aspect 100% because you're feeling trapped. Now this can be maybe a job. This might be financials. This just might be just the energy around it where you're just not feeling what's going on. So it just feels like you really need to hone in on this magician energy, and you never know what will happen. I mean, this can be turned around because you can put every single aspect of tarot into this. I mean, here's the thing. In the Magician, and this is also in traditional imagery, this has the pumpkins, this has the bats, the ghosts, as well as the imps. So this is all of the suits that are being on here that are combined with in this imagery. So you can have it all. You can, but you're feeling trapped. But the thing is you're not really that trapped. It's getting over that mindset of I have to do this and I can't have it all. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. All right. Now we have the Knight of Bats, and this is Knight of Swords. This is fast moving energy. There's something that is propelling towards you very quickly, and I know you guys get freaked out. It's the Tower that's clarifying it. So there's a big flippin' change, and it is coming your way, and it's coming your way quick. So all of this energy that's kind of feeling like it's blocked, it feels like there's going to be a massive change that is coming your way, and it's going to be Tower energy. Now, Tower energy does not freak me out because this Tower energy can be blessings as well. It's just life-changing things. For example, one of my best friends got the Tower for her monthly cards, and guess what? She found out she was pregnant that month. So it's just like your life is going to change immensely. And this energy is coming to you very quickly, as well as this is bats. So this is also an intellectual and mind aspect of it. So keep that in mind as well. So this could be school. This could be something that has to deal with your intelligence as well. Then you have the Page of Bats, which is Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords is all about, this can be someone that is watching you from afar, kind of not stalkerish, I should say, but like watching your social media, just kind of keeping tabs on you. As well, I'm feeling like this is more of a delayed message because pages are messengers. And being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about waiting for the for your plants to harvest. As you can see in this imagery, this boy or man has planted this tree and is waiting for the pentacles to harvest. So there is a delayed aspect of this. I totally feel that this is connected with your magician energy because you're trying to get something that is in your life that's going and whatnot, and it's being delayed. It feels like it's constantly being delayed, but you're going to be able to harvest this. And with this fast moving energy, this might have to be delayed for a while. Whatever you're waiting to harvest and whatever you're waiting to hear from, because this energy is going to come in and just totally like rip it open. So just keep that in mind. And this, when I pick these cards, and I don't pick them, I should say, when I shuffle them and place them and get these out, when this pile got zombie, which is control, that is this energy that's going on. So this is making sure that you let go of control. There's so much control that's going on these aspects, on these side, because you're trying to get this magician energy going. You're trying to have it all. You feel like you can't. You feel like you're trapped. You're controlling things. Let it go. Let it go. And then you have this where it's, I want to harvest this. I want to get the fruits of my labor. I want this. And why is it always delayed? Let go of control. Let go of it. Because guess what? This stuff that's going to be happening with this Tower energy and this Knight of Swords that's coming right towards you, you are not going to have control. You're going to have to let go of control. So I think your Halloween message for right now is you need to let go of control, let life happen, keep this magician energy going, in the sense that you can create your life and how it is, but just roll with the punches because life's going to show you have no control. All right, guys, that is it. Make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if it did resonate with you. And we are on to number 2. All right, guys, this is for group number 2. I'm just going to read out the cards and then we'll just get right into it. For a spooky spider, woo! Woo! All right, so your first card is the King of Pumpkins, which is King of Pentacles. Then you have the Hanged Man. And then the Knight of Imps, which is Knight of Wands. being clarified by Temperance. The King of Swords. And then the World. Okay, so for your Halloween Oracle, you got 3 cards. So your first card is going to be Joy, and this is rejoicing in the present. Very cool. Your second card is Lady de los Muertos, and that is acceptance and equality. And then you have Skull of Stars, which is infinite possibilities. Very cool energy. Let's get right into it. Okay, so for the King of Pentacles being clarified by Temperance, this is such a stable and beautiful energy. I'm almost getting like this is someone that might have passed on that's giving you this message. Because remember, Halloween is the thinnest the veil between the spiritual world and the physical world are. And temperance for me can be moderation. This can be balance. But the thing is that is what the King of Pentacles is all about. So, I mean, it could be reiterating that, but this is also my sign of guardian angels as well. So if this can be a masculine energy, this can be a man or a woman that's just a strong, strong woman. That is an earth sign. So that is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And they were very stable, reliable, very good with their money. They were all about the money. They were all about being comfortable in the material world. But this can also be this energy that it could be someone that's on the other side, but this can also be your energy that you're trying to get, that you are doing really well and being very successful and balancing a lot of things and keeping in moderation. So it's like, for me, like being social, but not all the time. You're still getting your stuff done with it, and you're balancing work and play, which is great. Okay. And then you have the Hanged Man being clarified by the King of Swords. So the Hanged Man is all about suspension and it is a waiting energy. This is also taking the time to look at things from a different perspective. The very interesting thing is, and you can see this on my Instagram, that my card of the month of October is the Hanged Man. So it's very eerie that this came out for Halloween. So very cool. Now, this can be a moment for someone that is the king that can represent the King of Swords. So King of Swords is also an air sign. So that is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So this can be that, or this can be a person that actually has the traits of King of Swords, where he's very much no nonsense. He's not frilly. He's very serious. It's just not very, how I usually do it, like in love readings, he's not very romantic, but how he shows how he cares about you is doing things for you and protecting you. So, whoever you identify with this King of Swords, they are really looking at things from a different perspective. I mean, this can be a potential partner. This can be a crush. But this can also be you or a family member. But they are in this mode of just really seeing things from a completely different perspective. So that's such a cool energy to have. And I also think because this King of Swords is so serious too, it's like, lighten up. Like that's kind of like what I'm the energy that's coming off of it, where it's like you don't have to be serious all the time. life is supposed to be like, it isn't supposed to be serious. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Imps. So this is Knight of Wands being clarified by the world. So I feel like with this energy, this Knight, he's kind of like a Rico Suave. He's very much like fiery and passionate. This can be someone that is a serial dater, and with the world being in this, that they're finishing it up, that they are completing on this. I have to like just go out there and date everything that moves. But this feels like it's just a new chapter for the Knight. This is a new chapter for you. And with the like with Wands is about passion. So this can be about work. This could be about hobbies. And it's just going into a new chapter. So you're done with this, and now you're just transforming into something different. But like it's such a cool energy because you have this completion that's going on, as well as the stability. So this can be your guardian angel that's helping you with stability, but this can also be you, where you have just found a really good common ground, and it's just like, okay, now it's on to the next. It's to do that and to see that different perspective as well, in order to change and to grow from it. Now you have joy, and this I totally am like resonating with this center pile, because it's rejoicing in the present. And it is, where it's take a look around, especially when you're having a really bad day, or you're being very negative, or something that is just like, you're just in a funk. It's live in the present. Take yourself out of it. Take yourself, look at things at a different perspective, count your blessings. So always count your blessings and just live with joy, and it's going to radiate off of you once you do that. And then Lady de los Muertos is acceptance and equality. So I feel like this is such a great energy with all of these, where it is that like you are starting to accept yourself, and you are but you are accepting yourself, and you understand that, yeah, I am equal in the sense of that no one is better than me, and I am not better than anyone else. So it's just that even playing field. And that's what comes when you start to live in the present, and you really start to, it's like law of attraction in that sense. You just really start to view things differently, and your perception totally shifts. And that's really that Hanged Man energy. I love this reading. This reading is awesome. And then Skull of Stars is infinite possibilities. So with all of this that's going on, and just really living in the present, and like being on that even playing field, where that no one is better than me, and I am not better than anyone else, and you accept yourself fully, then all of like anything that's in your life, you have the possibilities, because it's infinite. So nothing is determined. And just with these cards, and like the Knight of Wands and the world, and going to the next chapter, this should be just a really good energy of like things are starting to happen and propel themselves into that infinite possibilities. So live in the now, be joyous, and make sure that you do accept it, and be able to accept this gift of of infinite possibilities, because it is coming. So just open yourself up and be positive. All right, guys, that is it. So make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if this did resonate with you. And we are on to number 3. All right, number 3, I'm going to read out your cards, and then we'll get started with the reading. Okay, so your first card is the Lovers. Ooh. Then your second card is the Chariot. Your third card is the Tower. Clarifying these cards are the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and then you guys hit the jackpot with the Halloween Oracle because you got 4 cards. Your first one is Trick or Treat, Mischief and Play. And then you have Mummy, Change. Then you got Ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. And then you have Winter, the sacredness of pausing. Very interesting. So, first of all, wow. All of your major Halloween tarot cards are all major arcanas. So that is super exciting. And then you also had these really great Halloween Oracle messages. So the first one is the Lovers, being clarified by the King of Cups. So the Lovers is all about, this can be a true love story, like lovers. This can also be a decision that needs to be made. Now, being clarified with the King of Cups, the King of Cups is about emotional stability. In the imagery, you can see that the waters are super rough, and especially, I don't know if you can see it in the background, but it's just crashing all the way around him, and he's so stoic and just lets it happen. So he is very much in touch with his emotions and knows how to ride them, in the sense that he will not be overtaken by it. So if you're feeling like this is something that resonates with you about a relationship, it's a good emotionally stable relationship. If you're feeling that this could be like a choice that needs to be made, just make sure that you do weigh out your options and you don't get emotionally invested into it the way that you fall in love with the idea of what your choice A or choice B is, but then not really thinking with your mind about it. So it's thinking with your heart and mind and being that emotionally stable person. Now, this is wild. I love this. Okay, so you got the Chariot being clarified by the Six of Wands. So the Chariot is all about balance and propelling forward in a vehicle. In traditional imagery, it is like an old time chariot that's being driven by Sphinx. And so it's all about being able to balance it and go forward. And it's a very positive and successful card. Now, the funny thing too is that this is my year card. So the Chariot is 2019 for me. And so this can be something that is equating to maybe perhaps the rest of 2019. Maybe 2019 was a really good year for you, or it's moving forward with this choice, with whatever this Lovers in your situation it means. So it's propelling forward with that and being clarified by the Six of Wands. That is awesome. That is all about victory and success. This is an awesome card. So whether you think that this is something that is about your year, it's going to end quite nicely. And then it's whatever choice that you make, if you're resonating with that, and you make this really not emotionally stable decision, it's going to be quite successful. Now, you got the tower. The tower, it does not scare me. It does scare a bunch of people. This is a life-altering event that is going to happen. Now, being clarified by Seven of Swords, it's making sure that you have boundaries put in place. This is emotional boundaries for yourself, for others, how others treat you or how you treat others. It's making sure that you have these boundaries in place because something that's going to be very drastic, that is going to be life-altering, is going to happen. So just make sure you have these boundaries in place. Now, when I say something that's life-altering, like I said in a previous reading that also had on this video, that also had the tower, my best friend got a tower for a month card and found out that she was pregnant. So it is just a life-altering event. Okay, and then with trick or treat, mischief and play. So it's making sure that you do take time to have fun, cause a little bit of mischief. That doesn't mean be a D-bag or anything. This actually is just like have fun and, you know, be a little bit of a jokester. Play a harmless prank on people. Like on your friends and whatnot, not like strangers, but like have fun. Life is about having fun. And then you have Mummy, which is change. And wow, that is all about the tower. The tower is the change card. Change is coming. So this Mummy is definitely resonating and like really amplifying this energy of the tower. So change is coming. And that King of Cups, you need to resonate with it. You need to have that emotional stability to be able to ride this wave of whatever that is going to be happening in this tower energy. And then with ancestors, this is, for me, the love and legacy of our DNA. For me, this is starting to like look up genealogy. Start to look at what your ancestry is like, and really start to research on some of that. That's a very interesting subject to do, as well as know that with whatever is going to be happening with this change, that your ancestors are going to be with you, which is interesting because you chose the little ghosty. So like they are going to be with you. They will be following you and watching you. And you know, that also plays in with the Seven of Swords and making sure that you are creating that boundary, because if your ancestors that have passed that try to communicate with you, send you messages, and it really starts to spook you out, you just need to tell them, hey, that's not cool, you know, do this or whatnot. So make sure that you do place those boundaries, because they're going to be really actively coming into your life and sending you messages. Now, winter, the sacredness of pausing. This is going to be a waiting energy. I feel like change is going to be happening super quick. There is going to be this really great energy of just moving forward and propelling, and change is happening, and it just feels like a whirlwind, and everything is just like you're having fun, you're doing all this. And then it's going to stop. Everything is going to stop. But it's just a pause. So you're just going to have this influx of energy, and then it's just going to be like a symbolism of when it snows outside. And it's just so deathly quiet. So it just feels like there is just going to be that pause of energy. And it's going to pick up again. But just so you know, there's going to be a flurry of all of this that's going on, and then just calmness. So I would say once this happens, once this pause happens, just enjoy it, ride it. Don't think that you failed because that is ending, or you think that it's ending because the energy rush is done. It's just on pause. So just keep your head up and keep your emotions in check, and you should be good. All right, guys, that is it. Make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!